Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin.
We're talking with actress and food blogger Lynn Chen. If you have any questions for Lynn, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. We are willing to bribe you guys with DVDs and CDs. So give us a call at 1-800-336-2225.
That's right. Lynn Chen.
Lynn Chen.
Thank you for being here.
I'm so happy to be here.
So we were talking about before how she's not the everyday actress in Los Angeles. She has a food blog called The Actor's Diet.
I do.
Tell us about that.
Well, The Actor's Diet is a blog that I started 2 years ago. I started it because I wanted to dispel this myth that actors always have to be on this crazy diet in order to look camera ready. And so I wanted to explore all the different types of diets that actors were on. You know, everything from like the Master Cleanse to vegetarian and vegan diets to the junk food diet, you know, everything. I wanted to show that you don't have to be on one kind of diet because I have tried them all and they don't work.
Yeah.
They do not work. So I had a long history with eating disorders, and that's the reason why that's one of the main reasons I started it, was because I wanted to hold myself accountable. And I also wanted to educate people, and I also wanted to figure things out in a public forum for myself. And I started it, and I kind of fell in love with blogging, and I do it twice a day, every single day, and it's been a lot of fun.
I told you she
Fantastic.
was from New Jersey. I told you. She's got some guts. I like this girl.
We see so many actors
Tells the truth.
using blogs for promotion and publicity, and it's great because it's something that wasn't really even around or being done 10 years ago. You know, this new technology is really helpful to the entertainment industry.
Well, blogs are really nice because it allows you to be creative every single day in a way that, you know, as an actor, you sit around and you wait for the phone to ring. But with a blog, you can actually sit and you can write, you can take pictures, and you can interact with an audience every single day. And it's really nice because, you know, you don't get to do that very often.
Like
with
instant
performing.
feedback.
Yeah, exactly. You can test out material.
You don't seem like you sit around a lot. You seem like you make things happen a lot.
I make things happen.
What kind of things do you make happen?
What are you making happen right now?
Right now? Well, I am working on a few different projects that I'm actually not allowed to talk about, but but actual tangible stuff that I can talk about is I'm doing a sequel to a movie called Surrogate Valentine, which I had shot a few years ago, and it's currently doing the film festival circuit. So it's funny. The blog has allowed me to kind of keep a journal of my experiences on set, and of course everything I remember is, you know, through food. But I'm about to record my DVD commentary for Surrogate Valentine, and the way I remember everything that happened is just by visiting my blog and rereading everything.
Like keeping a journal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That blows me away.
And I even get free food sent to me a lot through the blog, and I've used it to, you know, I do a lot of low budget films, and I just finished shooting one called Yes, We're Open in San Francisco a few weeks ago. And we had just companies like Jarlsberg Cheese and Newman's Own just send tons and tons of food for craft service because of the blog. So, you know, I'm a package deal. If you hire me, you'll get your craft service taken care of.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yes. Everybody take a look at lynnchen.com and send her food because she has a great blog
That's right.
at theactorsdiet.com.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about thickdumplingskin.com.
Thick Dumpling Skin is another blog that I started because, you know, just having one blog isn't enough. I started it with a woman named Lisa Lee. She used to be the publisher of a magazine called Hyphen Magazine, and I heard her on NPR doing an interview about Asians and eating disorders. And when I heard her story, I just sort of was like, oh my God, I need to talk to this woman right away. And we called each other up. We didn't know what we were going to do. We were like, should we make a documentary? Should we write a book? What should we do? And we were like, oh, let's make a blog. We know how that works. So we started a blog, and we made it into a community for Asians to talk about eating disorders, body image, because I don't think there really is any resources out there. Everyone just kind of assumes that Asians are very, very skinny people who are naturally that way, and it's not true. And I know this because not only from personal experience, but from the letters I get from readers every single day. So it's good for them to have a place to sort of vent and to know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Feels like the minority of people don't have an eating disorder. Like everybody has their own order or disorder of how they eat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from something I've learned just from food blogging is, you know, everyone wants to talk about food. And when I talk to people, everyone's always like, oh, I'm so bad about this and I'm so bad about that. And my whole thing is, well, if we're all bad, then really we're all normal,
Right.
aren't we? We're not really, there's really no guilt or shame involved with this. There's sometimes when we're going to eat a certain way and there's other times we're going to eat another, and there's no reason to label it as good or bad. It's just what it is.
I love it that as an artist, you all tie it in to who you are. You were saying before, you remember it. You remember the certain films from the food and the blogs and stuff. It's like all of it is tied into who you are. You are just like a full all-around artiste. You know, it's like you use it all. You know, you create it with all of you.
And we work in an industry that's so focused on body image and things like that, that I think it's hard for a lot of performers too to get past that.
Well, yeah. And, you know, that's why I try to show all different types of actors. That's why I want to have you guys guest post for my blog, because I have all types of actors of all ages, of all sexes, of all, you know, sexual
Wow.
orientations coming in and doing guest posts about what they eat, because I want to show that it's not just one size fits all, you know?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
What do? What do we write down everything we eat?
You
for the
could
day?
do that. You could do that.
Okay.
I've had people do everything from giving like tips to their favorite recipe to their to a restaurant they like. I even went to, you know, Dave Coulier from Full House, Uncle Joey.
Oh,
I went to
Uncle Joey.
I went to his house and he showed me how to make a salmon pizza. I mean, it could be anything.
I hear Slash is an amazing cook.
Oh God, I gotta. Well, he's not an actor, but I gotta get. I
I'm
can
sure
make
he's done a movie.
Yeah, I can make an exception.
You
the
know,
Slash diet.
Slash.
Some of those videos are like movies in themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's a performer. He knows what's up.
Gourmet cook.
Lynn Chen. Find out all information at Lynn Chen. Find out all information about Lynn Chen at lynnchen.com.
She is the full package.
You can also find out information at theactorsdiet.com and thickdumplingskin.com. Thanks so much for coming in, Lynn.
Thanks, guys. This was
Thank
fun.
you.
We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nett here on Digital Talk.
That's Brett Chapin.
And that's Nettie Liddell.
The